then then that'll stop the intro music and start a podcast. How cool is that?
All right, are you ready for a wicked reveal?
I'm ready for... Wait, are you going to take your shirt off?
No, but I talked about this shirt a couple podcasts ago, bruh. This is that fucking Mac Miller shirt.
Oh my god, that is fucking sick.
Yeah, and it's got pictures of him and his albums and shit.
Ah, damn,
butts.
dude. That is cool. It makes me want to
That's
smoke 800 cigarettes and listen to Mac Miller.
Yeah, I looked in the closet because I haven't worn it yet. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? Today is the day. Let's get this old girl out.
That's so cool. I love that you've done that. I would like to start off by saying to our lovely listeners and watchers from around the world, if you're watching on YouTube, just fucking click the like button on the video, the little thumbs up. Just find a little thumbs up button, click it. Now, if you are listening on Spotify only, Keegan, attention Keegan, fucking rate the podcast 5 stars or fucking like it or just do something that makes us look good on the algorithm or whatever. And that's really, I just wanted to frickin' come in hot with that so I could remind everybody. Leave a comment on a YouTube video.
Get us algoed up, dude.
Yeah, just say, this is hilarious. OMG. Wow, they've done it again. Dude, I frickin' read a Reddit comment today that I wanted to... I can't find it in my notes now, but I was just going to steal the joke because it was so funny. Oh, yeah. It was on a Tinder post, and the guy said, it's a deal breaker for me if the guys I find on Grindr don't have a girlfriend. I'm not going to be topping these fucking gay guys all the time.
Nice.
Something like that. I thought that's very funny to be like, if I find a dude on Grindr, he better have a girlfriend, dude.
That's fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
She's going to suck his dick, not me. That's neat as hell, dude.
Yeah,
that's how I would talk if I was gay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you probably would. So my parents in Florida had company a couple weeks back, and one of our family friends is a gay man, but like old school gay, you know. He's probably like 40 in his 40s.
So he's a roommate?
Yeah. I mean, he's very open and very gay, but it's not, you know how the kids are all insensitive and nasty and stuff? It ain't like that, you know. He doesn't show up and say, like, good to meet you, Grandpa. I fuck guys' asses or what, you know what I mean? He's cool.
He's kind of, is he a Tony Hinchcliffe?
Yeah, a little bit, but gayer. I think he would probably make you a little uncomfortable with how gay he is.
All right.
But anyway, I was just thinking about that because I do like the old school gays. I like all the gays, but I especially like the old school ones because they're just kind of like chill, nonchalant. They're just like, I'll do what I want in my bedroom, you do what you want in your bedroom. That's all I've been about as well. So
hell yeah.
I don't know, I'm just a fan of the old school gays. Call me crazy.
That's sick as fuck,
you've
dude.
had a full week home, dude. I imagine you're just freaking popping up. You're like a kettle about to boil, dude.
Oh, for sure. It took like all the way up until these last couple of days to get the full reset in, and I think I've just came to terms with that I'm not. After being out there for a month and only being home for 7 days, it's just going to kind of suck, and that is what it is. But with that being said, we covered a lot. We seen some people. We talked to some people. I told a lot of people no, I wouldn't hang out with them, and they don't like that.
Oh, was that tough for you, or does it help build like strength? Or
well,
it doesn't
it's not.
matter? I know that you say it doesn't matter. I'm just asking for real.
It's like that scene from Tombstone. I won't be pawed at. Thank you.
Mm-mm.
I said. Yep. Oh, so for instance, because he won't get mad about me talking about this, or I can use the holidays when I said, if it's the holiday, the day of, don't even call my phone and ask if I'm coming. I will not be there. So it's just, when you do that and someone no longer has an option, like me and Luke, we're going to do a sleepover at his house on Saturday night, take the kids out, just drink beer, smoke meat, and I'd sleep on the couch.
Cool.
The plan is to be out there between 3 and 4. He calls me at 6:45 when he's getting back from Idaho Falls. I said, all right, let's get headed out here. And I said, no, it's 6:45. Yeah. I'm not getting myself and the kids ready to get there at 7:45 and letting them play for 45 minutes before it's bedtime. I'm not doing that.
And then we all got to...
Oh, bullshit, come on. You said you were... Oh, come on. No, not coming. Won't be there.
It would have been nice if we'd have met up at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
It's come and gone. I can relate to that. I can understand that. Oh, dude, I'm learning new songs on the guitar left and right. I'm posting on Snapchat, dude, and I was scared too, but the beach was in the background, and I thought maybe it'd get me some compliments. Less compliments than I usually get when I post myself doing guitar on Snapchat. So I wonder if it just wasn't a good execution.
I thought it was good.
I got 3, 4 compliments. I mean, I'm usually 6, 7 compliments when I post something.
Nice. Maybe just post it to post it, not for the compliments, huh?
Yeah, okay, I'll just post it to post it. What that is lying to yourself, you fucking ding dong. Nobody's just posting shit for fun. What are you talking
That's
about?
funny.
Let me open up this Snapchat memory from a year ago. Because it is, you're going to love it. Look at that, dude. It's fucking you in a podcast microphone.
We've been podcasting for a year, G.
Yeah, look, and there's little Ellie.
Nice.
Anyway, I'm a bad motherfucker because the good die
young. We've been at
young.
it for a year, dude.
I know, isn't that wild? Over a year. But, okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
I gotta find it so I can say it right. If a woman gets a bug bite but there's no man around to complain to, does she still bitch incessantly about it?
Yeah, that doesn't stop.
Do you ever think about how we let women vote and have jobs, and now fast forward half a century and every one of them is on Adderall and mood stabilizers?
Yeah, no shit.
Maybe they can't handle the smoke.
You ain't shitting, doggy. Fuck, I don't think I can handle half the smoke.
I know, dude, I'm just teasing. It's just because I was cleaning up all this, shit and sending it down the UPS store.
Yeah.
And I found this little tiny fucking case that, like, maybe you'd put earplugs in. And there's pills in there. So I Google what the pills are. It's fucking, like, bipolar, like, Seroquel and fucking Adderall. And I go,
Nice.
I hate it. I hate it here. I hate being alive. Let's get off the speed, everybody. I get that it makes you want to clean the house and fucking yammer to your friends about shit. Kick the habit.
Yeah,
Kick the
no
habit.
Shit.
Anyway, whatever, dude. Sorry. And I'm just being, as we hurt people, dude. We know that I have brokenness inside of me, and that's why I'm spinning out. It's not ill-intentioned. I'm just a little bit broken like the rest of us, dude. We're all human. And that's crazy to not understand that. You know what happened to me, dude? This lady sent me her fucking list of red flags. I was going to save this for later on. Isn't this the craziest shit of all time? Hey, what do you look for? What are your red flags? Which I would never ask that question. She asked me that question. And I, like, bullshitted an answer about how I just want somebody supportive and honest and true to themselves. What are your red flags? Well, if someone smokes cigarettes, has hand, neck, or face tats, is a liar, a narcissist, doesn't have a car, bad hygiene, cheater, acts negative, or depressed. There's probably more, but I'm not sure right now. I said, yo, chill. And she's like, oh, what? I said, well, I smoke cigarettes. And she says, well, I recommend quitting smoking so that you don't die one day. Ha 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 ha, like I asked. And I said, don't know if you know this, sweetheart. This cowpoke ain't making it out alive. Ciggies or no ciggies. So, spoiler alert, I'll die anyway. Anyway.
This is a perfect time to, I'm going to jump in on that. Because I've been dealing with some similar shit from women in this this generation of dating culture. And I just kind of wanted to clear the air for any women that do listen that may be confused. Mm-hmm. Yes, I want to you. Yeah, that's the whole... That whole thing is what has brought us together. Mm-hmm. So when I'm talking to a girl and she says, oh my God, I just want to come snuggle you. Cool, come get in bed.
We're going to start with snuggling for sure.
What if you don't get what you want? Well, then we should probably go to dinner first. Why are you coming over to get in my bed, but then you're going to set hard boundaries with fuck? You're acting like I'm an animal for wanting to fuck you. It's my nature. What are you talking
Why you're in my bed and we're touching and we have skin-to-skin contact.
Yeah, it's insane to me. So just know, if you do that, you're a fucking dumb bitch.
You are.
Dumb as fuck.
And I'll tell you another thing.
I'm not talking about Miss Mackey. This was...
I know you're talking about whoever, and it doesn't matter, dude. I'm just saying, attention, ladies, don't go to a crack house just to, like, hold the crack pipe for a little while, not smoke anything, and then leave. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Don't go to a crack house and fucking chew some nicotine gum and then leave. Yeah, that's what's going to your house to snuggle you is like. Yeah, it's like going to a dispensary and having a cup of coffee and then fucking...
I'm out of here.
Yo, you're here for the real deal. Get the hard drugs, dude. Fucking get it in you, lady. Listen. So, anyway... That freaking crazy woman, dude, from the beach, she stopped texting me back after I said, I said, if a lady doesn't like me because of cigarettes, it's going to be on her. I said, dude, and you know how Jesus was always talking in parables? He, like, talks in these metaphors and stuff to try and get people to understand? That's what I did. I said, if a winning lottery ticket showed up at your doorstep smoking a cigarette, would you be pissed about the cigarette, or would you cash that motherfucker in? And then she stopped responding. But honestly, I felt like, fair point.
You did what they're calling in the latest culture, stood on business, my N-word.
Oh, really? I did? I was standing on business?
Yeah, you standing on
dude,
business,
Dude, I stand on business, dude.
That's sick. I'm going to say that so much for the next month.
I hope so. Say it for the next 30 minutes and we'll have an episode title.
Yeah, hell yeah. Business, doggy.
So anyway, every day, in every way, I am getting stronger and stronger. Say that.
Mm-hmm. Every day, in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Nice. Now put your emphasis on a different word in there that you didn't do it before.
Yeah, I'm not playing this game.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
I don't know if you were T-Robbing me or what was happening.
I was, dude. I was trying to, like, get the little Tony Robbins bug into your brain. I had the craziest dream ever yesterday.
Let's hear it. Did Tyler throw his penis at your face?
Not quite, dude. Not quite. Second craziest stream ever. Dude, and this was one of those, like, roll around in bed after you wake up, kind of, and then you fall asleep and have some vivid dreams. So we're at this, like, big gathering, this party, maybe a holiday party or something. And let me stop real quick and just say that I believe that everything that happens in your dream is true. Like, it's your subconscious telling you the ultimate truth in symbolic form.
Okay.
And the symbols aren't necessarily, they don't mean the same thing to everybody all the time. It's only for you to really figure out, but it is true. Anyway, so we're in this big group, and our ex is there. I'll start calling her my ex so I don't have to bleep out her name. Fucking cocksucker. So, she's there, and I didn't know if we were, like, I don't think we were together, but I said, hey, do you want me to get you some dessert? You don't have to get it, you're good. And she goes, oh, wow, thank you so much for doing that. You didn't have to do that. And I said, it's no biggie, it's your birthday after all. And I, like, gave her a hug. And I can remember feeling, like, the smooth fucking silky coat that she was wearing and feeling it. And I don't think we said anything, but I think my hand said, I love you, like, as I felt that coat. And then I pulled back, and then I woke up, and I was like, Jesus Christ, that was crazy. I was getting her, like, a special treat or something. I wonder what this is all about. And then I looked at my phone and I said, oh, it is her birthday for real, in real life. And I didn't know that. Like, I hadn't thought about, but I just had a dream out of nowhere, and I was like, it's your birthday. And then I woke up and I went, oh shit, it's her birthday for real.
Nice.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah, your internal calendar was keeping you in check, dude.
That's so spooky. And then, and finally, and this is the last I'm going to say about this, I told that to the dogs. And the dogs are all, like, not Team Braxton for some reason. They must have got it lost in translation to whose side we take after a breakup. But mine. You take mine, cocksuckers. Yeah. And they say, oh, cool. Did you wish her happy birthday? What? No, I didn't. You know what I did do is I shipped a fucking $200 worth of her shit back to her that she left here when she left me with all her fucking stuff to take care of and a camper full of her fucking bullshit. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, I texted her. I made sure she's having a happy birthday. That's what I'm about.
Yeah.
While I'm busy down here packing up her stuff, I took time out of my day to check in on her to see if she got any, like, fucking fun, some Play-Doh or some silly putty for her birthday or something fun.
Sick.
Fuck
now,
you
she's
guys.
Probably got, like, cheap drugs from someone she shouldn't have. But that's
100%.
Dude. The universe gets even. She'll overdose on fentanyl soon enough. Now, let's get serious about something for a minute. Which dogs are you calling out?
I was just T-Bone and West Dog. And T-Bone and I just haven't talked about it. I haven't told him, hey, we're not. But I think that he loves her and everybody loves her. And you know how people just want to be sweet and they want to be above it and they don't want to get drugged down into the, like, petty, you're mad at her because you guys broke up thing.
Yeah.
I get it, but get down here with me. I'm in it.
Yep.
I'm mad at her because we broke up, so you can come do that with me, or you can just be a fair arbiter and make sure that I don't fucking have any resentment in my heart. Okay. What this lady did to me is unconscionable, dude. It's an insane thing to do to anybody.
Yeah.
I was patient and long-suffering. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's out of control, dude.
It is too, but you're getting it all out. So in a
I
week's
am, and
time, they'll probably come around.
I know, and that caffeine, it ain't no good for me, dude. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said any of that. You said that somebody on the internet that you were talking to listened to the podcast and said I was adorable or lovable.
Yes. Well,
that's cool.
Three different people, 4 different people this week have talked to me about you.
Wow.
Because last night Sam Marino came over and he said, I swear to God, if I could hang out with Braxton, we would have so much fucking fun. And you would, Sam's funny. He's dumb funny like us. Like I'd tell him he worked for me and Daniel for a while. And I'd tell him, there's this one time we were building walls and I told him to go cut a board. And I think I told him to cut a board, what board I wanted, and the measurement all at the same time. And he just stared at me and said, I know what those words mean separately. Like he's just dumb funny. But he brought it up. And then Meg also was like, oh my God, I would be his best fucking friend. And I don't, you two will have to sort that out. I think that you two would argue in like the first week.
Really?
She hasn't seen you when you don't agree with someone.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not.
She would love you forever, but you're hard to take when you get upset and you go, okay, now you're going to listen to what I have to say.
I know, but I think I don't get mean like that to ladies unless I don't like them.
So was there ever a drift boat you happened to be on with Mason?
Listen, that was different. I was reeling. I had just broken up, dude. I was fresh off a breakup, and I think a lady said to me, maybe that's why you don't have a girlfriend. And I said, okay, so we're fighting today. And nice. All I'm saying is, dude, it's the same thing with that chick from the beat, or that I texted with the red flags and stuff. Yeah. It's insane to me. I can't understand. Help me understand.
Okay.
How, and especially dating, but just in any human interaction, how is almost all the time your number one priority not, like, get to understand this person, see things from their perspective, love them, care, you know what I mean? Like, when I think about what I want in a person in a relationship, I don't think about whether they have hand, face, or neck tattoos. It's not like they better not have any tattoos that they can't hide. I think I want somebody that's, like, truly themselves, that is loving, that isn't hung up on all this bullshit, like whether you have a tattoo on your hand or not. You know what I mean? Like, it's insanely shallow and judgmental of all these.
After being in it for a couple of years, here's what I think about it. I think that it's a combination of things. Like you said, hurt people, right? So the people that have worked on themselves and healed are really, like, shielded as soon as someone like that bitch yesterday with all red flags hits you with some shit. You're like, yeah, I'm good. I've got my shit figured out, and it doesn't seem like you do. Mixed with, if you're still a hurt person that's still hurting people, there's endless people. There's dating apps, bars.
They're everywhere.
You can not care about being selfish or shallow, because if that person doesn't like you, on to the next one. You can get them every 2 or 3 fucking days. I think that's the problem. The people that are healed are like, yo, if you're even on Tinder or whatever you're doing with the dating thing, ain't interested.
Yeah.
I've got my shit together. And then
there
it's just
is
a bunch of us half-wrecked fucking horny fucking kids on a dating app. And I think it's
that's
just
me, brother.
I think it's spiraled on us.
It has spiraled. Well, and like I'm always saying, dude, this culture's weird. This frickin' society's weird. The 2024 is just fucking weird, dude. We have, like, life's easier than it's ever been. AI's coming in. We don't trust our government. We don't trust religion. I'm going to read you this quote by Carl Jung. And listen, Carl Jung is the godfather. Everything he says is right. That dude was more right than anybody else that's ever lived. And he was doing this like 100 years ago. Sick. He says, he's a therapist, he says, I've treated many hundreds of patients. Among those in the second half of the life, that is to say over 35 years old, there has not been one whose problem in the last resort was not that of finding a religious outlook on life. It is safe to say that every one of them fell ill because he had lost that which the living religions of every age have given their followers, and none of them has really been healed who did not regain his religious outlook. Bruh. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard you.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying somebody way smarter than me said, I've treated hundreds and thousands of people, and all the old ones, they start spinning out, they get mental neuroses, they get mentally ill, and it's because they don't have a religious outlook on life. Mm-hmm. And not a Jesus outlook, but just like You know how my grandpa thinks you turn into stardust or something?
You got to believe in something.
Yes. Isn't that wild, though? And then it made me think of some older people I know that are sad, and I go, I wonder if they had more of a religious substructure or substrate.
I think, man, I had
I'm
to sit back the other day and really look back on how different my life is from 2 years ago to where I'm at now. And I'd say everything, even though sometimes I still get sad and go through the motions and still got a few things to get dialed in my life, I realized the last thing I have to do is a budget and just make my money work how it's supposed to instead of just living however I want from paycheck to paycheck. That's the last thing I have to clean up. I got the credit score up. I got the student loans paid off. I just got
a budget too. A budget is freaking 90 minutes of sitting in front of a computer, dude. And your budget's so easy because your income's fixed and your expenses. I mean, they don't vary much. You know what I mean? You know what they are.
For sure.
That's way cool. Well, I love that.
So
I hope you
easy,
get
so we're good. So I think I'm realistically 5 years away from building a shop house.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that plan.
Yeah.
I hope you get to write down your plans.
And it was like, yo, you fucking dumb sack of shit. You're driving a fucking 2016 that you don't have to do anything to. You just turn the key and drive back and forth to North Dakota. You got your own fucking spot. Your bills are paid. Good job. We're coming on to the second summer, and summer's pretty chill out our way, you know?
Yeah, dude. It kind of does chill out for a bit. For a few months.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. My life is good as I need it to be, so sometimes I need to get out of my own head and quit being such a little bitch, you know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, dude, and I want to apologize for yelling about ladies. I fucking don't mean anything by it.
I'm every word, ladies. God damn it. We're not playing this bullshit anymore just because he's being nice now. You fucking girls get that shit in check. It's ridiculous.
They should tighten it up, dude. And look at what I've done to tighten it up. We saw who I was for the last year to that woman that did not deserve me.
Yeah.
And that's how tighten I fucking rule. And I didn't know that I had that in me. And I'm doing this for you, women. And then every once in a while, one comes around and I go, that one, please. And stop doing that, B-Train. Fucking point the opposite direction and try that because the way you're pointing, they're not working out, brother.
I think cocksucker is just a catalyst. I think that here in the near future, you're going to end up exactly where you were supposed to be.
I am.
And you just had to make sure you had it in the bag with someone who is a total piece of shit so you could go, you know, the contrast of it. Like, oh, holy shit, I am way fucking better. Like, I'm better than I ever was. I was awesome to that person. She's dumb as fuck.
And I didn't believe it, but it's true. Now, that's the last I'm going to say about that. That's the last. I don't want to talk ill on these queens anymore. I think that they're beautiful. I think they're gifts from God, and they deserve to be cherished. Oh, I do want to say one thing. Ladies, if you have a body like the Big Show, you can't just tuck your whole gut into your tiny little shorts and think that it's, like, cute for everybody. You can't take an... no offense, but a belly the size of your full-grown man offensive lineman belly, and then just booty shorts, and then just fucking tuck them all in there and pull your shorts up to your boobs. It doesn't work like that. Stop doing that shit. Just fucking hit the tread. All right, listen.
We can still see the spare tire. Tighten up.
Yeah, I didn't want to drink this cup of coffee, dude.
Oh, you already got it, didn't you? We're off to the races now, brother.
So let me shift gears on you, dude. I woke up this morning, and I frickin' shit water immediately. Like always. Sometimes I poop and the only thing that comes out is like, that's gross to say, never mind. Like just a little bit of mucus kind of. Like a fucking snot rocket. It's nuts. And I went, I'm so tired of this. You know what, Braxton? Cheese. You need cheese. That fucking ties everything together. So I had frickin' 3 eggs with a pile of cheese for breakfast.
Hell yeah. Do some rice with your dinner.
Cheers. Rice will help?
Rice will get you fucking... Yeah, carbs will keep you solid logging.
Okay. And I might have to start mixing in that spinach a little more, but... Wow, I guess I had a lot in...
Or Joe Rogan said if you eat a bunch of kale before you eat your food.
That's right. Well, that's what I was thinking. Spinach, leafies, some leafy veggies. Spinach. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about my bowel movement so I could stop talking about women.
That's sick as hell, man. I had well, you know what I did. And you know it caused it, but I intook like 5,000 calories of shit last night. just bowls of cereal, two packs of ramen, 2 hot dogs.
Love it, dude.
I was just,
I
dude,
love that.
I was a full-time grazing boy. I was just getting a graze on. Dude.
Well, and you had the right snacks in place too. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
Hot dogs are the sickest snack. Do you know how easy it is and tasty it is to just whip up a hot dog, especially a guy like me doesn't ever eat?
Yesterday, me and Luke and 3 of his kids and both of my kids went down in the river bottoms, had a campfire, cooked weenies. It was fucking sweet, dude.
Mm-hmm. It looked like a lot of fun. You sent some Snapchats and little Wade boys sitting down there by the fire, and I was like, God damn, dude, they're living.
It was nice. We did. We got out and we did it for one day. Got to go back and work 21 days. And then I am back on a 2-and-2 schedule, brother. Praise the Lord.
I guess I can come back to Southeast Idaho then.
Yeah.
Now that you're finally
close.
going to about be on a 2-week schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't be there if you were gone 3 weeks out of the month. I would have had to bury my head in the snow and never come out.
What you need to do... Oh, dude, you know how much plowing you would have had to do? You would have been full-time plow truck guy.
True, well, that's what I'm trying to do down here, dude. Just can't get any of these ladies off Tinder to frickin' seal the deal.
Oh, you plow truck?
Plowing.
Nice.
I'm doing full-time plowing. All right, dude, hold on.
That's
I'm gonna let my hair down, brother.
I wish you would.
Shout out to that girl that I was just talking shit on for leaving this behind so I could use it and put my hair up.
Dude, your hair's getting wild, huh?
It's a lot, dude. There's a lot of it.
Dude, you gotta that's a straight up 80s fucking hairdo, and you're rocking it. You're pulling it off.
There's a lot, bro. Oh, I can't hear you anymore. My hair's covering. Hello?
Yeah, you're gonna have to start doing something wild. Like you gotta be in a rock band or...
I know. Oh, my God. The waitress the other day at frickin' the Saltwater Grill, wherever I went, she goes, "You a musician?" And I said, "I'm a creative. I like to create things." And she says, "You got a musician vibe to you." And then I went,
You do.
"Fuck, I'm not wearing my jewelry, dude. If only I had my jewelry, you'd fully get it." I wasn't wearing my jewelry that day, but...
Fucking no accessories, dude. You're lacking.
All right, so here's the one more thing I can tell you, and then I'm out of notes. Fucking breeze through those in 20 minutes. This was the other quote I read, and this is William Blake. I don't really know him, but maybe one of our listeners will. Fuck, we do have the dumbest listeners of all time, huh? I'm just rolling through to think like who would know. You have the
dumbest co-host of all time, dude.
But check this out. I think that you're gonna like this because you know how we're like always trying to create our system and fucking nail it down. And William Blake said, "I must create a system or be enslaved by another man's. I will not reason and compare. My business is to create." I like that, dude, because that's like, I got to build up my own system that works for me, that's unique to me, that's specific for me. Otherwise, I'll just be living somebody else's system, which makes so much sense. And by the way, we've seen that happen. We've seen it happen in my life, like living other people's systems and going, oh, fuck, I got to get off of that and make my own system. And they're not for comparing, you know what I mean? They're just for fucking ourselves.
Comparison's the thief of all joy, isn't that what they say?
It is. I say it's the thief of joy. I think Tyler started saying the thief of all joy because it fucking sounded smarter.
Nice. Sick. Dude, I'm going to get you on coffee more often. You're fucking loose. You're amped up.
I hate it. I hate coffee. That sucks, but...
It's awesome.
Anyway.
You know what you can do to level yourself out? Big old bong rip.
Dude, I thought you were going to say put something in my ass, but... I could do that. I feel like that would take this podcast just to another. We got 30 minutes down. The last 30 minutes would kind of go in slow motion. Probably me just saying misogynistic stuff really slow.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. I just fucking think that you should respect men more if they pay for everything.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude. I wouldn't mind that a bit. Whatever you want to do, G.
Well, I will rip it here in a minute. We gotta... Your notes, you always text me and you say, remind me to bring this up. And I go, I can keep your own notes. Ah, dude.
What?
Just this girl. I don't know if it's inappropriate for me to, like her.
Who?
It's another one of those family dynamic things. Can I explain this to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, my dad, I'm going to need your full attention, which I'm not demanding it. I'm just going to wait politely.
I just passed a funny note, and we already said it on a podcast. If you put Dawson's ass on a pump jack, it would just pump out Hurley hats and American Fighter shirts.
That's so funny.
That might be one of the funniest thoughts I've ever
That
had.
is. I'm glad that you grabbed a hold of that. And I'm telling you, dude, especially once we get out of this tough winter and into spring and summer, those funny thoughts are going to be coming back, and we're going to hop on that fucking silly, that comedy train again. And maybe you're doing it in your everyday, in your day-to-day life because you're around people, but I don't get to, like, be silly that often, you know?
Oh, dude,
Or I
I'm
get to
silly
be silly,
bitching. I'm 87% of the day I'm a silly bitch.
Okay.
I'm just an Idaho silly bitch.
You are, dude. But those funny thoughts that come to you sometimes, and you go, oh, wow, Pump Jack, Hurley, those are coming back. I'm working on getting that portal opened up right now for those thoughts to come back into the collective unconscious, and then they'll appear to us. But
So you're doing some portal maintenance? Is that what you're saying?
Some portal maintenance, dude. Nice. You catch me down here working on the portal. I just got a plumber's crack, and I'm like bent over, just taking bong rips.
A little portal, baby.
Yeah. Anyway, so my father, my biological father, he was born 3 houses down from this Mexican fella. And they became best friends, and their parents changed each other's diapers, and they've been best friends for literally their entire lives.
Okay.
This friend had some children early in life, and I don't know all the details of it. Maybe, whatever. I don't think they're really, the kids and he are too much involved with each other. But one of the kids is named after my dad. That's how best friends they are, yeah. His firstborn is named after my dad, and then his secondborn is this woman that I met a couple times because she came and visited us like one summer. And I don't think she has a relationship with her dad, but I met her, and we've been Snapchat friends. And so sometimes, like when I post a frickin' me playing guitar on the beach, she says, vibes. And I go, ooh, God, I wonder if she's my cousin.
Could be.
I don't think she is, but you know what I'm saying.
If you don't get her pregnant, I don't think anyone cares.
Okay, but does that track as far as the... Okay. She's my, fake uncle's estranged daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not blood related. Shoot that club up. Spray paint that uterus. Get after it.
Okay. So I feel like I'm going to have immense vulnerability, shame, and regret and hangover after this podcast.
Are you? That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ. I can't fucking put it all out there like that. That's what gets me in trouble.
I think you're just in your own head about it. And what you're doing is you're creating a circle where you can just be you all the time without getting in trouble for it.
Hi, now, thanks. That is what we were working on. That's what I was going to say is, if you're too much for people, they can go find less. Dude, we were working so hard at building that up and trying that out and figuring that out, and then we had to take a little detour of just being beat down by somebody.
A little hiatus.
Yeah. You know what I said in the intro to the... I'm going to have to bleep this out, but in the intro to my guitar on the beach thing, before I started playing, I didn't put it on the internet. But I had said, I dedicate this song to my last girlfriend because she had an ex-boyfriend that beat the hell out of her but was really good at guitar. So she always told me how, I wouldn't be as good. He was super good at guitar, and so I never really wanted to play. But I never beat her, and so she left. And so now I'm playing guitar again, and this is what we fucking... This one goes out.
Dude, you have to leave that on the internet. That's funny.
Isn't that funny? Well, dude, I just can't stop thinking about how... And I thought, whatever. This isn't for the pod, dude. It's not for the pod. It's for talking to the boys. But if you have an alcoholic, abusive father that you've never fucking rectified all that shit in your head, you can't... When you see a man... You see that you can't love them. You can't support them. You can't, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You see a man and you go, I have to fix everything that's wrong with you or you'll turn into this asshole that men turn into. Whereas somebody like me that's an elevated level of consciousness, I look at people and go, I don't need to fix you at all. I just need to love and support you. And the best version of yourself is going to come out.
You ain't shitting.
And that's how the chips are supposed to fall. And it's knowing where the chips are falling. You don't have to know where each individual chip is going to fall, but you have an idea because you're fucking got spiritual wisdom, spiritual power.
Tell them.
Well, I am
for the
telling
people
dude.
in the back. I'm with you, dude.
It pisses me off because it's like, how do you... And same thing, that's why the frickin' beach chick pissed me off so bad, is because you can't fucking judge everybody so harshly, everything, and just for your own purposes. Like, if you have a hand tattoo, you don't get to be in my circle. If you think that way, you shouldn't be alive. Sorry, I said it. I don't want to be that aggressive. But if you like if I had a fucking little bird tattoo right here and I showed up with a cigarette and you said, oh, God, we can't be together. What if I make $1 million a year and I fucking have a huge cock? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no shit.
A cigarette and a hand tattoo? You're a lunatic. You're a judgmental asshole, and it doesn't work for me. And I don't care how big your boobs are, dude.
Probably makes a lot more sense why her current boyfriend treats her like shit, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, and when I first heard about how she had that crazy narcissistic boyfriend that was insane and stuff, and said he wished she would have died while she was on the operating table.
Now so do we, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, first of all, I get it. And second of all, well, I was just thinking, I wonder what's wrong with her. That this is her boyfriend. That this is where she's at.
I think it's one part being her mother's daughter, and
big time.
2 parts being her mother's daughter. I think she's just
okay. Her mother's daughter.
I think her mother's 10 pounds of crazy in a 3-pound sack, and I think little
her
mama
daughter's
got it too.
And her daughter's 250 pounds of crazy in a fucking 10-pound, 50-gallon sack, dude. 2 of them.
I was gonna say that fucking rack's got to be 40 pounds of it.
At least, dude. And I quote, I don't know if I can say this if people get in trouble. And I quote, her tits alone gotta weigh 40 pounds, brother. You gotta make a porno with this lady. Skinny, long cowpoke, fucks huge titty bitch.
I'd click on it.
That's our beach queen, dude. So, as you can see, I'm going to just stop smoking cigarettes for her. All that shit I just said about how I hate her and she shouldn't be alive because she's too judgmental, that's all going out the window. You can see why. I don't know what else I could tell you.
You into some big titties, doggy?
All of them. Well, that's the thing, dude, because that ass thing just came around when I was 18. I was older. But it was growing up. Like, the girls on the TV were 8 pounds, and they just had boobs. But they were just fucking skinny as a rail.
Now we want those thick little mommy thighs.
Well, we started being accepting. We were like, hey, black guys, do you have anything you'd like to add to the conversation since it's been hundreds of years and we never let you talk? And they said, yeah, dude, thick ass. And we said, for real? And then we went, holy shit, you're right, dude. That's fucking nice. Yeah, dude, shout out black guys for fucking hooking us up with fat asses.
Putting ass on the scene.
Black guys have been about fat asses for a long time. Anyway, I'm sorry for spazzing, dude. I didn't mean to.
Up on a Thursday afternoon.
I didn't mean to fucking rip that coffee and...
No, I loved it, dude. Your energy's awesome until you go, God, I didn't mean to.
Really?
All fucking, yeah, Doug,
I gotta fix that.
It's been awesome. You've been spot on the whole time.
If I get a hot chick around me that supports me, then I don't do that insecure bullshit.
Well, it's all good.
Jocelyn said, nice work on the beach shit.
Fire.
I'm going to say thank you, queen.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you date her?
She's too old for me.
Fair enough.
Honestly, though, dude, if I don't get to find true love in the next couple years, I wouldn't mind finding like a frickin' 42-year-old to just, we could teach each other some things, you know?
Oh, bruh. I know. I know.
I want to be the student and the teacher, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like I say, this is how the kids are doing it. Show me what you were doing back in the 70s.
I want to be the student and the teacher. That's how they came up with the 69, brother.
Damn, dude. I want a fucking 69-year-old.
Dude, I don't even remember when the last time a 69 was.
I do, and I'm not going to say it out loud because it'll get me in trouble. But
it was actually...
it wasn't long, dude.
Last summer.
Spring break is coming up. Brother, can I show you another thing?
Oh,
And I would try and be a good listener if you wanted to be a part of this podcast.
No, you're good, G. Just keep burning. You do this every time we're on, dude.
Okay, I was just wanting to leave the door open for you. Doesn't look like I saved it. So I was looking at the Snapchats around this area, you know? or like
Okay.
Port Aransas in the beach. And I found one from spring break. Must have been last year's spring break. And buddy, that beach is like spring break on TV, like MTV spring break. Did we lose you? Oh, I fucking hung up on you probably. It's funny how I got this cute, endearing personality. I wish people would fucking respect my heart as being pure, and I'm just trying, you know?
We're out here, bruh. We've been trying. We've been on the shit. We've been giving these hoes what they need. We've been bringing good dickens, good lickings, financially decent setups to take care of your mommy milkers, physical touch. I mean, we're giving. What else can we bring to the fucking table here,
dude? And it's crazy the way I make love to women, dude. That's next level. But anyway, so spring break. I saw a Snapchat from last year's spring break, and it's like wall to wall human beings on the beach. Like you can't drive down it like I do. It's just like New York City, just like fucking people.
It's fair. So what are you doing? Are you going to go there? Did you want me to be mind blown? Have you never seen Spring Break on MTV? Usually how it looks. Jesus
I didn't know
Christ.
they were going to come to my little neck of the woods, but they might. But
Dude, that'd be sick as hell.
Mason's going to be here for spring break. It's like 40 Texas colleges spring break, like that week that he's here.
You know what
and
you
the
need?
beach might. I know exactly what I need.
You need a sun
Roofies.
hat.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
And roofies. Or
yeah, I can get a sun hat. They sell sun hats for like $15.
You need a sun hat, bright glasses, a badass tropical button-up, and a vibrant pair of shorts.
So dressed like Braden, you mean?
Or if you really wanted to push the limit, you are in Texas, you could always rock a banana hammock. See what that's about.
Dude, honestly, if I wasn't like depressed and low T and starving myself, so it makes it hard for my penis to like fucking work right, I would walk around frickin' banana hammock out.
Dude.
Because of that sweet lady that I dated just this past, she'd never been with anybody kind of like me, I think. And, she goes, oh, wow. I hate this. I can't keep talking about this.
Yes,
but
you
she's
can.
just always.
It's our podcast. We can talk about whatever we want to.
I thought of another thing that was like also, you know, when you're like 16 and you start messing around with a lady, and so then you really get to be like, oh, can I freaking explore your parts like I would explore mine? You know what I mean? You like really get a feel for what's going on.
Are you talking sexually or mentally?
Sexually, like when you're younger and you kind of, brother. I think this is the first time that gal experienced that with me. You know what I mean? I was the first guy that was like, yeah, check it, hang out, touch it, pinch it, poke it, whatever. You know what I mean? We're just hanging out. We're naked all the time if you want to just... But my point is, took a quarter century, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that. I can't do that for the rest of my life. I thought you were the experienced one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't be the one that explains to you how a fucking scrotum works, like...
Yeah,
anyway.
for sure. Now, you need a whore.
But I can't.
One that just looks at you like you're a fucking snack.
I can't do the whore thing, though.
I think you could, for a night.
I could do it for a couple weeks, honestly, dude. I'm fucking primed and ready. And I'm getting my confidence back.
She can eat your ass and just fucking yank on your dick.
That
what
would
does
be
Tom
so
Segura
cool.
say? Like it's the motor on a boat, or like you're stranded at sea and that's the only motor that's going to
I love that. All right, listen to me. I think that we're going to take a break because this podcast is truly going off the rails.
Okay.
But I'll freaking level myself out.
Okay.
And then I'll think of something cool to come back and fucking chat with you
Cool.
about. I'm not gay. Mac Miller, dude. More like frickin' Ass Miller.
Stat killer.
Dude, we freestyling right now?
Mac
Ass
Killer.
Miller, sack killer. He's back to kill the track. Dude, what's up with my man, dog? Thanks for letting me frickin' yammer on. I have insecurities inside of me. I'm just a human being like everybody else.
Yeah. Completely get it. Completely respect it. You weren't even yammering. Everything was on point. You'll hear that when you go back and listen to it.
And be like, wow, nice work, B-Train. Well, it's just I know how much... It's tough because all that stuff I have inside of me, some of it is like fueled by like insecurity and fucking inceldom, just that angry white guy mad at the world thing.
Uh-huh.
And then some of it is just fueled by like actual truth and injustice and being spiritually enlightened, and how having that much spiritual awareness is isolating. Because, you know what I mean? Not everybody is as wise as I am, is what it is.
Sometimes it makes you wish you could dumb it down, huh?
Yeah, I've said this 1 billion times, but it's why the Bible says, as wisdom increases, so does sorrow. Or as knowledge increases, so does sorrow. Because we fucking learn this shit, and then it's isolating, and it's scary, and it's sad, and you have like a weight on your shoulders to do the right thing because you know what I mean, where the chips are going to fall, like I was saying earlier.
Yep. Yeah, I'm here for it,
So,
G.
whatever. Well, the more that we are aware of our actions, the intentions for our actions, the effect of our actions on a circumstance, and like exactly why we're doing what we're doing, and we get that in alignment with our subconscious, it's like the closest we can get to being omniscient, to being godlike. It's called knowing with God. You know what I mean? Because you know how we assume that God just knows everything, sees every outcome, whatever.
Yeah.
And when we're like fully aware and awakened and fucking spiritually enlightened, and we're doing everything in alignment with those eternal values and shit, that's when we're most godlike.
I love that.
Thanks, it's just bullshit I freaking read in books.
You're bullshit.
So anyway, I guess I probably will come home. Right now I'm feeling like after my lease is up here, I will come home. But, God, it'd be nice to not to.
Hell yeah. What are you going to do this summer?
I don't know. I should try and figure out how not to work, how to continue to not work. I wonder if I could do that. I made like $150 on selling GameStop stock the other day.
Nice.
That was cool.
Put it in your ass?
No, probably just spend it all on Domino's. Not like the fun game, but like the fried pizza or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the wings and whatnot, yeah. You heard of Domino's?
Yeah.
Okay. You a rewards member on their app or just me? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, brother. I mean, I stay on my free pizza game. I ain't giving up points. It ain't happening.
No, that makes sense, too. I treat myself with Domino's. I've been going out to eat a lot more this last week.
That's fair.
I just, I'll leave the beach, and instead of just stressing to the maximum about what I'm going to cook and how long it's going to take and making a big mess and being all angry, I just go, Braxton, you have $20. You can go just buy something somewhere. And so I've just been going out to dinner by myself. Honestly, pretty lit.
What are you drinking?
When I'm going out to dinner?
Yeah.
Last night I went to Dylan's Pizzeria and I had 2 Stellas. And I think I'd had a beer before. You know, Stella Artois, the green, looks like a Heineken.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Also, did you know it was pronounced Stella Artois? You didn't, did you, dude?
Mm-mm.
Artois. Artois. It's short for our twat. Listen.
Nice.
Listen. I had 2 Stellas and a pizza that was like $20 and had no sauce on it. It was like ricotta cheese was the base. It was real fancy. It's fucking sick. I housed that whole motherfucker, dude, and had 2 beers. And she came over and she goes, "All right, how you doing?" And I said, "I can't do any more. I'm dying." She goes, "That was impressive." I got out of there a whole freaking 14-inch pizza to myself.
Dude, that's all time.
Walked in there a little baked. Anyway, sorry. You asked me about my meal as if you cared. I don't even care to tell you. It wasn't even...
Yeah, I didn't know if you were doing soda waters or if you were having Sprite or Coke. I was just curious, just seeing what my boy was up to.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't ordered a soda water going out to eat since she left, dude.
Nice.
But I'll usually get a beer if I'm going out lately. But
Cool.
I've been on the booze this weekend.
Brother, same.
I'm thinking about diving back in to the bottle.
Nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
You can crawl
But
into a bottle and...
Just the problem I have with like self-hatred and stuff, or whatever, shame, whatever it is. I don't think that the booze helps that.
It doesn't.
Can I say another thought I had?
The amount of time that I've spent beating myself up because of booze.
Yeah, I know. And I wonder this. if the booze wasn't there, would the behavior be the same, but you just find a different placeholder?
Yeah, well, I think if the booze wasn't there, you would just deal with it however you had to. You know, you'd have to come up with a positive way to deal with it, and then it just wouldn't be a problem.
Are you counting the alcohol like a crutch that keeps you weak? Okay, I could see that.
Well, it does. The alcohol does the same thing for everyone. It makes everything quiet. Gets rid of all that insecurity, all that shit. It makes everything quiet, and you're just on top of the world and in a happy mood.
Yeah, and it makes you go, oh, whatever I have or whatever I am is fucking worth it. Cool. Right. Good. It makes you stop wondering if whatever. There's also this bullshit, dude, and this is kind of what 2024 is about, like conquering fear and shit. We have got to chill with stressing out about whether we're making the right decision or not. Like, and when it comes to, obviously I was watching reality TV and this gal has it down to like 2 guys she's got to pick from, and she's like fucking, the trauma response, the emotional response that was going on with her, you could see on the TV and go like, oh my God, you poor thing. She was in love with 2 people, dude, and had to marry one and didn't know what to do. All she was saying for like 2 days was, oh, I could puke right now. That's all she could get out of her mouth, dude, was, I'm going to puke. And I went, it's not the wrong decision no matter what you do, sweetheart. And then I went, B-Train, if you're going to say that to the lady on the Netflix reality TV show, maybe you ought to look in the mirror and say it a couple times as well.
You ain't shitting.
So anyway, but there is no wrong decision. And then my mom, because mothers know, sent me a dumb Instagram reel like the next day with some 70-year-old woman saying, and I tell the kids that there is no wrong decision. It's just you got to make a decision and do whatever, dude.
Yep. Since you brought up an Instagram reel, I would just like to say to everyone that sends me reels on Instagram or Facebook, if it's not a TikTok, I don't watch it. I can't have 2 apps that I'm watching videos on.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
If you've sent me a reel on Instagram or Facebook, I didn't watch it. I haven't seen it. That's why I didn't respond.
Can I complain more about society?
Yep.
I got on Facebook today to check out I got on Facebook and went, I'll search Port Aransas, see if there's just like shit on the internet, you know. And then but I didn't search immediately. I scrolled past one post and then got to, it said Reels, and I clicked on it, and it's just a lady with huge tits. Just a video of herself just having huge tits.
Praise God.
I said, I'm so glad I opened up Facebook so I could just scroll, immediately get tits in my face.
Dude,
I don't need that.
Send me a couple pictures of her boobs today. Wow. What that'll do for a guy.
Isn't that nice, dude? God dang.
I imagine that's what women feel like when they get flowers.
That makes so much sense. Yeah, I'll bet that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, just a picture of your boobs or your ass or your box or whatever. That'd make a fucking guy's entire day.
And not picky. Not like you don't have to do it right. There's no wrong way to do it, is what I'm saying.
Just get a tit out, get it on cam, send it my way. Mm-hmm. There's no wrong decision.
Yeah, there's only a right decision, and it's to do exactly that immediately.
Yeah. Set your phone up, bend over in front of it, move around, just do something.
That's good, dude. I'm proud of us being, as we say, the tip of the spear. Pardon the pun. But that's nice that we come out here. I rant about how dumb women are for half an hour, and then we'll just spend the next 30 minutes telling them to send us naked pictures.
Yeah, keep it coming. Let's get it.
That's funny as fudge.
So
anyway,
do you think we'll ever get a naked picture to the email on the podcast?
Now that you said something, for sure. nexttimepod@gmail.com. Frickin' send it our way. Also, dude, since most of our listeners are just frickin' retarded young men, much like the hosts of this fine show, don't send us frickin'. Don't Google huge black cock and email us that. It's not funny. It's not going to be funny, dude.
You know they're going to.
But can I just say one thing?
What?
Skinny long cowpoke fucks huge titty bitch. It's never funny. Not funny, dude.
Dude, yeah, I'd definitely give it a watch. I'd go, he does what?
Oh, God, anyway.
Dude, frontless underwear with suspenders, cowboy boots, and cowboy hat.
Me or a chick?
Yeah, you.
That'd look good on a chick too.
Yeah, well, no, the chick, you'd want to put some cow print on her, right?
No, I don't think that's flattering.
Yeah.
Is it to degrade them? Is it to make them feel bad about themselves?
Isn't most porn?
Well, no, I'm just saying you said cow print, right?
Yeah, or any animal, I guess. You can't
I know,
really you can't put her in cheetah print. You farming fucking cheetahs? Come on, cowpoke.
Oh, I get that, but I'm just saying I don't want
to. A cowpoke's got to poke a cow. It's not me degrading.
I get that it's right there in the language, but I just don't want to have to be like fucking
smack
moo
her
for
tits
me
and say, "Give me them udders, you fat."
Yeah. I don't want to say like moo louder. You know what I mean?
Dude, that'd be hard to keep an erection. I'll tell you that.
Here, this is gonna round us out probably.
Okay.
So this was the thought I had about like this shame and the alcohol and the whatever. Mm-hmm. And I often wonder if my drug of choice is, keeps me stuck in ways that I wouldn't be otherwise. And then I think about Theo Von being basically sober for fucking 8 years, whatever. Seems like every 6 months he does cocaine or something and people post about it on Reddit and he restarts his count. But, I mean, he's basically sober. And he's the saddest guy I know forever.
He is, too.
And the alcohol's not getting in the way. In fact, he has probably talks about how the alcohol or the addiction gets in his way more than you do. And it actually gets in your way. He doesn't even use this stuff. Which makes me think, this isn't it just makes me think, fuck it. Yeah, drink beer, smoke weed. We can do the sober thing and be just as sad. Or you can get a moment of fucking happiness for a while. And then you'll go back to being sad like you were before. That's fine.
Yeah, that's probably what we'll do.
The booze is bad because I feel like it's thievery. I feel like the booze steals.
Yes. That's the problem with the booze.
It takes. It's a taker.
You rob time from the following day with your productivity and your ability to function. Mm-hmm. And it also, your health. Like, holy fuck, is it ever so bad for you?
Oh, yeah. So anyway, but that's what I was thinking about Theo Von, which makes me think about Billy Strings on Theo Von, which I watched immediately after you told me.
Ooh, I'm going to rewatch that today.
I watched it so we could talk about it, and I'll be honest with you.
Don't you say it, you motherfucker.
8 out of 10? No, I liked it. I did like it, but I think you oversold it. And we got it on tape. You can go back and watch the last podcast. I think you said it was the greatest shit of all time.
I thought it was. Still do.
And I went, it was good. It was great. It was classic Theo talks to, you know what I mean? And I loved hearing about him doing meth and playing guitar for 48 hours. But here's what I'll say, dude, is how I cut in Billy Strings picking the guitar on our last podcast.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't see it, go check it out on YouTube. It's fucking hilarious and awesome. That was probably better as a Billy Strings guest than no, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
They're not all going to land, but that was funny as fudge.
Yeah, it's just kind of mind-blowing. I thought it was the shit. It was good. Entertaining. It was honest. It was vulnerable. It was funny. There was musical performances. I mean, I don't get...
True, that was sick.
I think you're off base. That was nasty.
I'm not off base. I watched the whole thing front to back and went, this is great. But that's every cool person that Theo Von interviews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go back.
I don't agree.
You don't? You don't agree?
I'll meet you and I'll say 8.5.
Okay, here's what I can say. And I'll take an 8.5. We can just settle it right there. But I can find 20 guest episodes that are better than that in like the last 2 years.
Cool. So that'd be up on the website next week?
Yeah, you want me to fucking do homework and then put it in there?
and then the listeners can vote and see if you're on base.
They might, or I'll just edit this part out if I'm wrong.
That's fucking funny. Why would
you go back in time on it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm just kidding. I was just calling your bluff. You don't really have to make a list of 20. It'll all be stupid book learning trash anyway.
True that. Well, anyway,
Look at me. I read 3 sentences out of a book. I figured it out.
Oh, we're at an hour and... Oh, wait, we took a big break. That's right. I was going to ask what was going on with you.
I get to ride back out to work with Tyler.
Yes.
On Wednesday,
awesome.
Trailered up, so that's going to be chill. I'm still a mechanic. I'm still a great fuck. Still seeking that... God damn it, I saw a video of a guy that was looking for love on TikTok. I wish I could remember how he put it, but still looking for a baddie to live in my house and clean it and suck my dick all the time and stuff. So that's cool.
That's kind of where your head's at lately.
Yeah, I rode the Harley 3 times while I was home. That was good. That was good. I think it was Austin Mop Dog played Head Right on YouTube one night when my phone was hooked to the speaker. I've been blasting that on the Harleys, bro.
Cool. I don't know it, but fun.
It's sick. It's just a rap song about getting your head right, getting your bread right.
Love that. That's what we're all
you
about.
would totally love it, dude.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Well, I've been listening to Action Bronson. I've listened to 2 of his albums in the last couple days. I learned 3 new songs on the guitar. I went to the beach.
I learned a Keith Whitley song on the guitar.
Yeah, you learned songs on the guitar?
I still got a little... I got some fine-tuning to do with that before it's all done. I'll say that.
All right, I'm going to throw out that last hour of podcasting. All right, and we're going to start now. So, okay. I went to the beach, dude.
Uh-huh. I'm just sending you the song. I'm all ears.
I go to the beach every day, but yesterday I went to the beach at like 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock, and then I just played guitar in the driver's seat of my pickup until 6 o'clock.
That's sick as hell.
For 5 hours, I just chain smoked cigarettes and played guitar at the beach.
That's sick as hell.
And you know why that is? Because the other day my neighbor says, "Were you playing guitar? I could hear you the other morning." I thought, "Oh, wow, is that guitar playing?" So, And then like the next day she said, "Can't wait till you play guitar again or something." And I thought, that's like, I don't know if that's passive aggressive. That's kind of a weird like boundary, privacy, nosy. Like, you know what I mean? It just seems a little strange. It strikes me a little odd. Yeah. And so now it's nice. I go, well, I can just go to the beach and I can play guitar there and nobody will bother me. So I do. So I learned like freaking 2 new songs a day for the last 2 days.
Sick as hell.
Or the last week I've learned like 4 songs. It's nuts.
Yeah. That's fucking sick with it, dog. It's nasty as hell.
It makes me so happy, dude, because oftentimes I've been sad and like played the guitar and it's made me happy. Mm-hmm. But then sometimes I'm like too busy and I can't play the guitar. I can't do things. And I go, I fucking hate that I have to do this thing. And I'm so sad and I can't go do this other shit that I like. Not the case, brother. No job. Nobody around.
This is like last episode. This is just off the dome. As I'm sitting here just now, I watched you go, oh shit, we got an hour. Shit, well, we took a break. And then just immediately started going again. Like you're just going to pull another 20 out of your ass. Do you remember when we first started how hard it was to get an hour of anything to talk about?
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if it was good back then, but also I can't judge it. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
It's good shit. It's fucking funny, yeah.
Oh, well, I listened to a couple of those older ones, a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Loved them. But I didn't listen to like the first 2.
I think I listened to the first one.
How was it?
It was, we weren't as sharp, but we were funnier because we were just foul. No one had heard it yet, and no one, we hadn't seen what the thing was, and we were just being foul as fuck.
Damn. That's fun, dude. Well, you know what I was thinking about lately? And I heard Tom Segura. Maybe you sent me like a Tom Segura TikTok or something. But he says something about spitting butter in an asshole. Is that it?
Oh, yeah, I did send you that. Yeah, that's on his special, not Ball Hog, the one before that. I think it's Disgraceful.
Well, I don't care what special it's from. It just reminds me of how we were married to the idea of spitting hot butter.
Yeah.
Just like I have a Snapchat from a year ago. It was on my memories that says like, "Get the fucking butter ready," and the daddy's coming home. Like, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. We did say spit butter in her ass quite a bit, didn't we?
I think it was most of what we were saying. I know I hadn't either, and then I went, "Oh yeah, that was like my goal for the year was to spit some butter on a lady."
That's so fucking funny.
That's crazy, dude. Last year I was in a sexual renaissance, dude, and it's okay if I gotta frickin' go back into the cave, so to speak, and just, hunker down, which I think has a phallic image to it, but, if the turtle needs to go back into its shell and just fucking chill on it for a bit. A man can only take getting told his balls are tiny. Whatever, dude. I'm about.
It's so much fun when you get loose.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or in general?
In general.
Okay.
But yeah, I meant you. But yes, in general,
yeah.
I probably have the same stance on life.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just freaking. Oh, I don't know how loose I can be because I'm not socialized right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not around and especially, dude. You want to think about a journey? And I know that this is all I talk about all the time. If you're tired of it, shut the fucking podcast off, dude. You came here to listen to us. I was being socialized by you. So I was socialized by Tyler, my dad, and I was like, hey, this is how you act. This is what's appropriate. This is how far you can go. And then you came around and said, you can just be whoever you want and say whatever you want whenever you want. It's your life. And I said, okay, that's cool. So I was doing that really good. And then a sweet liberal hippie witch came along and said, you have to say everything perfect all the time. And I said, okay, I'll try that kind of. And I found some nice middle ground there. But my point is now, I don't know how loose I can be, dude. My barometer it's like a scary movie. My compass is just spinning, dude. And I'm like, I don't know what can I... So anyway, I can freaking loosen up and take jabs, but I don't know how far I got.
I had a question. So is Mego coming with Mason out to Texas?
No. Originally she was going to because she was going to sell some fiber here, but I think she looked into it and said that island is just fucking teeny tiny. Nobody's going to buy shit. I'm not going there. So it's just Mace Dog. Just
cool.
boys.
You guys are going to the comedy show?
Mm-hmm. We're going to Kill Tony live. Monday, December 11th.
That's going to be so fucking sick.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So I guess that's why we made the trip all the way down to Texas. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm more excited for Mason to come visit than I've ever been excited for maybe anything in my whole life.
Fuck yeah.
Did I get to tell you about... Yeah, we talked about Tom visiting.
Yep.
On the latest pod, okay.
Yes, I believe so. No, because we waited for me to send you that pod until the other day after he left.
But did I talk about us flying around in helicopters and all that?
No, we haven't recorded
Jesus.
a pod. The last one we recorded was right before he got here.
Damn, that sucks. But well, he was in love with this island, dude. He said, "This is the best place ever. This close to the beach. What a great RV park. This is so awesome. Everything's perfect. You did so great." And I was like, because granted, this is a retired man's paradise, and he got his first Social Security check last month, so obviously he thinks it's the best. But I'm not kidding you, dude. That, reassurance of, wait, so everything, you don't look around and just see what isn't good enough and then complain to me about it? You know what I mean? What a different way of looking at things, Tom, than who I was down here with for the last little while. You know what I mean? It was so cool that he's just like, oh, wow, the beach is great, this, and everything he said, I went, well, I know somebody that would tell you that the sand's not good enough over there, or, you know what I mean? Or I know somebody that would say these neighbors this or whatever. And I went,
Oh, shit.
How interesting is that? But my whole point to that is it was so encouraging for him to stop by and just say how amazing it all was. He's like, yeah, you picked a great spot, Brax. And I was like, I did? I love it here. And it makes me want to fucking stay.
Nice.
So anyway, or it makes a part of me want to stay.
For sure. Well, you can always go home, make a bunch more money, and go back out there again for a year or two.
Yeah. Or I could just never come home.
That's an option.
But I don't think I will. Never come home. I'm going to have to.
Well, no shit.
I don't want to, but I have to be socialized with you. These freaking normal people, dude. They don't cut it for me. And I know they're hearing me podcast. I know they've heard me say some foul stuff if they're around the last hour and a half.
You ain't shit. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them. You know what, dude? I just looked at this and realized, with all the prices going through the fucking roof, these babies have been 99 cents a can.
They stayed true to
2
themselves.
decades.
Well, you know
Arizona
how
Tea said, fuck you, COVID. We're not playing this shit. We're going to keep this a nice low cost for the consumer.
You know how they ended up being able to pull it off? As time has gone on, the ingredients that they put in there are faker and cheaper, and it's just more bullshit flavorings, that cost nothing and give you cancer. And they go, you can keep spending 99 cents. But I don't think that's like your mama's sweet tea,
No, it's not. And that's not even tea, the watermelon one. That's a fruit juice cocktail. Here's what I will say is I don't know if you've noticed, brother, but everything I love to do is going to give me cancer or kill me. So.
Oh, true. And I'm not trying to crazy beach lady you. I'm not trying to say, oh, stop smoking or you'll die. Or, You live however you want. I wouldn't presume to know how you should fucking live your life. I'm not crazy like that, but.
Yeah, no shit.
All I'm saying is, the plants are still alive, dude. And I didn't know if they'd freaking survived this long.
Did you water them? Nice.
2 times, fool. 2 times.
All right.
fool.
So what did you call me 2 times? What did you and Tom go do?
Oh, okay. Stand by. We went on a helicopter tour of the island, dude, for frickin' $80. Oh my god. I'm so glad that we restarted this podcast 10 minutes ago.
We didn't restart it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we did. I said we're starting fresh, new hour. Let's go. So, here's what happened, dude. On the internet, Aerocopters, Port Aransas. Mm-hmm. It was $40 a person, and we can go take a helicopter tour of the beach that I drive every single day for the last 5 months. So I said, Tom, would you want to do it? And he goes, yeah. So I'm going to stop holding my joint right in the bucket. So we show up. It's a dude your age. I'm trying to think of a similar build. Oh yeah, what buddy were you with yesterday roasting weenies?
Luke?
Yeah, he was built like Luke if Luke went to the gym, instead of farmed. You know what I mean? Just like husky, but also drinks beer, fucking cool as hell. So anyway, we show up, and your guys' age, mid-30s maybe, and we don't sign a waiver. I called him. I said, hey, we're trying to, take a helicopter tour. He goes, yeah, what time? I said, I don't know. Do you have, what's available? What? He goes, just any time is fine. Okay, how about noon? He goes, yeah, noon would be great. Okay, do I have to, show up early, sign a waiver? He goes, yeah, just meet me at the airport about noon, maybe 10 minutes to noon. Okay, dude, so we show up. No waiver, no nothing. He goes, all right, I'm going to go start it. You guys wait here. I'll come back, do a safety debrief. We'll get up there. So he comes back and says, enter from the front, watch your head, seatbelts on, let's ride. So he goes out, he starts the helicopter, he's walking back in, chugs the last of his Monster and fucking throws it in the trash can. Says, all right, let's go. We walk out. He's in front of us, rips a vape, like the vapes from 10 years ago that just fucking puff clouds. Fucking rips the vape, blows a thick cloud, and then loads us out and freaking... We got out of there, dude. And there's people right off the runway fishing in the canals. And I was like, damn. And you got the little headsets on. He says, yeah, manager's trying to shut that down. They got to stop fishing there, but they keep coming back. And then we
Nice.
freaking take off, dude, and we cruise, and he shows us everything, and it was sick. And he was, not happy or nice. It was kind of like, and it was like an old rickety helicopter. It was kind of like if you just had a helicopter license, or a pilot's license for a helicopter, and you bought one for $15,000, and it was your side hustle.
Dude, that's
It was out of
funny.
control. But yeah, $40. It was
Yeah, it
freaking
doesn't
sick.
sound exactly safe, but I guess, whatever. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we made it through. I'm sure that guy flies all the time. If he was a
Yeah,
bad
I'm sure.
pilot,
How
he'd
do
be
you
dead.
make money on $50 a person.
It was $80. Well, it was a 10-minute. We were probably in the air for less than 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So I'm sure he could just freaking breeze people through. Maybe he lives nearby. But, and then we went and took the damn fishing charter boat inshore to do some inshore fishing. And Tom caught probably 7 or 8 catfish that were just a little teeny, and you throw them back. I didn't catch anything, but that's because I was using a giant fucking fish head for bait because I was trying to catch a big fish, dude. Big bait, catch big fish. Everybody knows this. It's an Indian proverb. So I didn't catch anything, but I had a couple brewskis. We had the time of our lives. I got sunburnt. We freaking watched Fargo. I was telling you I was watching Fargo, I think. He just watched like a whole season with me of that show and just got into it. Dude, and my setup's like not comfy for 2 grown men to hang out next to each other. So he just set a chair up, fucking on his own, chilled. He's like, I'm good. What do you want to watch? Just whatever you normally do. I'm down for it. And I said, whatever I normally do? All right, I'm going to make the best fish tacos you've ever had, get super baked, and we'll watch fucking TV.
Yeah.
And he just did, dude, and it was so fun. It was so sick. So that was legendary, dude.
It is so nice when someone comes into your space, just respects it.
Fully respects it. Fully just like, I don't want... And I wanted it. I was like, you can shower in here. I got the perfect setup. And he's like, no, you got a clubhouse out there? I'll just go out. You know what I mean? It was sick. Which he didn't have to, but what a respectful dude, you know what I mean? A great guest to have.
Absolutely.
And by the way, I'm an amazing host. And he told me that as well. But I mean, the vacation of a lifetime. Come to Port Aransas, dude, at the freaking B Train Inn and Suites.
And this is Uncle Tom?
Dude, it's crazy. You want something for me to bleep? Dude, it's 30 times.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing.
If you forgot to delete that, I would